Hello, gorgeous Libras. How are you guys doing? Welcome to your weekly reading with me. We're going to dive straight in. All right, let's see what's going on for you guys for the week ahead. So this will be for the 17th to the 23rd of February. Okay, so let's dive in for the gorgeous Libras. Can we get a keyword for this week, please, Spirit? Anything, any message that you want Libra to be aware of during this week? We have blame. And this affirmation for you guys this week says, I accept responsibility for my well-being. All right, so no longer blaming yourself for anything or blaming anyone else. It's about taking control of your destiny and changing something about it. Okay, you can't change the past, of course, and there's no good in blaming people because it's still a stagnant energy. If you want to move forward, we have to move out of blame. All right, so that's the message coming through here. Let's dive in a little bit deeper. The same with blaming yourself, like, oh, I should have worked out today. Or, okay, well then let's do it right now. No more blaming yourself. Let's take responsibility here for your well-being and let's do it. All right, let's get two of these. Thank you. One more for Libra this week. That's interesting. Because both of these really do suggest that you're really in your mind at the moment. You have a lot of yellow energy going on, or golden energy. This could really be to do with your solar plexus chakra, which is about your willpower. So maybe that's an area where maybe you need to focus on meditating on or whatever. Because, if I'm guessing correctly, maybe you're a bit depleted in that energy point, which maybe you don't feel like you have the determination or the willpower to do the things. It's the I can affirmation. So maybe you're saying I can't, a lot. So let's change that. All right, but going back over these cards, the Thinker card, well, both of these suggest that you're in your mind at the moment, right? There's a lot of thoughts going on, most importantly about your future and where you're going and where you're heading. Because I always say with this card, it usually comes up during a reading when you're like, yeah, I could keep doing what I'm doing and I could keep climbing up these steps here and I will get somewhere with this, but is it going to be fulfilling? And that's usually how it comes up in reading. So let me know if that resonates with you so far. But she's thinking, I could do that, or I could do something else that actually might be more fulfilling. So you are in your mind at the moment. You're really thinking a lot. You also have the Observer card, as we see here, which really is about you thinking or looking into your future and thinking about where you want to settle down. All right. I'm just going to say there's no quick way around it. Just to make sure that you're not looking for fast tracks anywhere and falling into any kind of, unrealistic expectations. Whatever your goal is that I'm tapping into, it takes a lot of hard work to get there, because this fox wants to get to the moon and it's no easy task, but it's not impossible. And that's something I want to say to you, is that you are able to do that, but maybe in the way that you want to get there, in this fast pace, I just want it now, I want it yesterday, that's not going to be realistic. So we have to plan ahead. We have to think about it. So I just feel like I wonder if that's something that you're going through. Anyway, we will jump into the rest of the cards. This reminds me of the Two of Wands. So it's a good thing to think about your future and think about where you're going, and to plan and to prepare. And in this case, to observe what is it that you want this week is something that Spirit really wants you to think about. All right. So think about it, observe it. There's not a lot of movement here just yet. So let's see what else is going on for you then. Two cards out, please, for Libra this week. Let's see. Oh, I love when the Panther Spirit comes out, because it's all about reclaiming your power. Have you forgotten who you are, Libra? Is the question I want to say to you. Have you forgotten who you are? Absolutely. And that Turtle Spirit is exactly what I was picking up on, because this says slow and steady wins the race, right? Don't underestimate how much you can do in a certain amount of time, right? So Turtle Spirit, slow and steady wins the race. We don't want to rush. We want to love the journey. I know you feel like, oh, life would be better if I was here, and maybe you're right with that, but it won't be happier if you're constantly feeling like you're missing something. All right. Because usually when that happens, when we're just thinking about the goals, we're not loving the journey, we hate ourselves, we hate our life until everything is perfect, then what happens is you reach that goal and you still don't feel fulfilled. So then you're looking for the next thing. So then you live a long life full of achievements, yes, but unhappiness, right? So gratitude is really important, and loving the journey is really important. So that's where I'm saying gratitude could be helpful for you guys this week, to write down what you're grateful for, what you're proud of as you're going through these steps. Make sure you're reflecting, all right, in this present moment, and looking at these steps that you're making, okay? I just feel like I want you to be kinder to yourself, okay? No more blaming yourself or, that kind of stuff. Anyway, Panther Spirit, let me show you. You have a lot of 4/4s here, which is interesting. It's all about foundations, and stuff like that. So reclaim your power is what Spirit's saying here. Love it. Right, let's dive in a little bit more. I'm going to grab 2 of these for you, Libra. Okay. All right, so you have Lily over here, and this is about spiritual love. And Box, I wonder if you have a secret admirer or you're in a relationship or something like that, because this does look a bit romantic. The Box says you will receive a gift this week, okay? And there's some spiritual love going on. Right, I'm going to dive straight into your tarot, so let's see what's going on over there, if I can find my deck. And let's see what's going on as the overall energy of this week, okay? For my Libras, let's get one card out. What is the energy of this week, please, Spirit, for the Libras? Page of Wands. Well, yeah, you definitely could be receiving something. Page of Wands is a nice energy where you're feeling creative, or you're being called at least to follow through with whatever you want to, whatever you feel inspired by, right? Wands are usually about inspiration and passion and energy, right? So it's a page which is all about your childlike energy. So they want you to kind of be a bit creative like a child is. Maybe it's a really good time to get into some creative hobbies, or just to kind of have fun with your ideas, not to see them as heavy things, which kind of makes sense a little bit with the thinker and the observer. It really is about, you're trying to gain energy again. You're trying to gain determination or inspiration or whatever it is. That's what it feels like. So this is a good start. All right, let's see. And this is also an announcement of some kind. So maybe you're going to hear about something this week. Could be good. All right, so let's see what it is. What's going on for Libras this week in the energy, in their energy? How are they showing up this week? How are they showing up this week? The 10 of Cups. Well, isn't that awesome? This feels like this is what you're thinking about. What you're wanting is happiness, and you're feeling like it's a place you got to get to in order to have that. But remember what I just said. All right. Usually it's the reverse, right? Happiness is not a goal. I guess it's a way of being, and in order to fulfill that, you have to start incorporating it in this moment. All right, 10 of Cups is about a happy family, happy community, right? It's a emotional fulfillment. It's a rainbow, finally after the storm and the rain, the sun is starting to shine. So it is saying that in your energy, you're feeling like things are getting better, which is great. So whatever you've been through, you're starting to get back on your feet again, which is nice. And I will dive into that a little bit more, because I do feel like there's a bit more going on than that. But at least this week you're showing up as really thinking about this energy. It's an end goal usually. So that's how you're showing up here. You're thinking about where you want to go. Right. What is the challenge for Libras this week? 6 of Swords could be some form of travel. It could be about moving on. All right. Taking the lessons with you and moving away from chaotic situations. That's your challenge here. Right. Let's get, what is the advice for Libra that you have for them, please, Spirit? Advice for Libra. I'm seeing an elephant. Your advice, Ace of Wands, take the opportunity is one thing I'm hearing. If there is something coming up there, that could be your message. But the Ace of Wands is about a new passionate beginning. So a lot of you are being called to follow these ideas. Don't just let them come up as a little, oh, that's a really good idea, and then never, engage with it again. You're really being called to bring passion and fiery energy into your life. So it does feel really good. And to start something. For a lot of you, I feel like maybe you need to start something, right? Even if it's just a first step of whatever the Ace of Wands is for you guys. Going into a new environment can help bring more energy into your life. Doing certain passions can help bring that spark. So if you're looking for it, there it is. You just have to go after it. But I'm going to clarify a few of these because I want to dive a little bit deeper. All right. Why is the Page of Wands the overall energy of this week? The 4 of Swords, that's interesting because you see how that came on top of that Panther spirit. It's a 4 of Swords, and this card is all about resting and healing. All right. And the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is on the bottom of the deck here again as well, to be honest. So it's coming up. I wonder if maybe some like creative therapy, creative healing could be important for you. This is healing heartbreak or pains or health. Let's see. What is the Page of Wands representing here this week? Page of Pentacles. So learning something new, getting back on your feet again. I wonder if you have recently been through some sort of heartache, pain, or health issue. And the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands is really this invite to starting something new. Page of Pentacles, again, is about enrolling in something, is educating yourself on something, whether it be research online or courses online, or whether it be things in person that's going to help you with your career or your finances, whatever it is. Page of Pentacles is usually taking the first step. So that's something that Spirit's wanting you to have a bit of fun with and to engage with. Like, the word engagement seems really important for some reason, and I'm not speaking about the marriage kind of type. I'm speaking about like engaging, and like they want you to be more engaging. They want you to start being involved in things, is something I really want to say to you. Let's see the Ten of Cups. Why is this here in Libra's energy? What is this doing here? The Knight of Swords. Again, it's somewhere that you want to get to quickly, right? But you know where the Knight of Swords is going. The Ten of Swords is a really devastating card, right? Whereas the Ten of Cups is a really good one. So I feel like maybe putting your emotions into things, and again, your passion into things, is going to be really important. It's that missing puzzle piece for you guys. And again, Knight of Swords is like rushing. It's going after things, and it's great in terms of being determined. So that's awesome. But the Knight of Swords, there's always a bit of a warning around it. Like, don't rush too fast, because you might skip over some details that are really important, right? And jump to conclusions and stuff like that and make mistakes. You know, you're going all into something without knowing what you're going all into, right? So it's a good time for research. It's a good time to seek answers, whether it's inside or outside. That's going to help you find that happiness that you're searching for, okay? That's going to be important for you. One more for that Knight of Swords, or just one more in general for Libra's energy, please, this week. The Emperor, which is nice, taking control. Love that. All right, awesome. All about taking control, reclaiming your power. Now, when we say reclaiming, it is highlighting that you feel like something took something from you, and that goes back to that blame, okay, which also goes back to that Emperor taking control. Also, taking responsibility is also that Emperor energy. So again, I feel like you felt like you lost something in a situation that was hurtful, or whatever it did, set you back, whatever it is. So this is you kind of calling your energy back to yourself again, no longer blaming, because it takes your power away when you do that. It takes your whole, life force away, because you're saying, oh, because of them, I didn't get the life I wanted to live. So you're giving all of your life away to somebody who probably is not even important in your life anymore. So reclaim that power back. Stop telling yourself that story. Let's change the narrative. Let's take control. Let's play the game of life. All right, so that you can have that goal that you're wanting, because you can have it. Six of Swords. Why is this a challenge? The Death card. So there is a need to let something go or let something end. I don't know if that's a choice of yours or not, because the Death card is also, it's death, it's endings, right? So to be reborn again. So I wonder if you are having to move in some way, that's going to help you solidify an ending so that you don't go back to it anymore. You don't think about it. It could be a story, whatever it is. The Six of Swords is usually about moving on. Okay. Remember, it takes some time. Six of Swords is not, a solid card. It's moving towards calmer waters. Not there quite yet. But okay, you have to initiate it. You have to keep going. All right, so that's the part of your challenge as well. All right, Death and Rebirth. So big changes ahead, and that's your challenge. All right, Ace of Wands coming through here. Why is this the advice? The Nine of Wands. That's interesting. Because the Nine of Wands is usually a protective energy. Can I get a clarifier for why that came up just now? So a lot of you are really being called to protect yourself from the past, right? So whether it's coming back up again, whether it's just about learning from it, protecting yourself a bit more, having better boundaries, whatever it is, it does feel like learning, but then being able to start fresh, okay? Place some boundaries to people if it is getting to you, if these people are still in your life, if it be family or whoever it is. Six of Cups can also be memories coming up. It's time to kind of create a boundary, not engage in that, right? And engage in the better things for you, like the new things. Spirit wants you to have new energy. All right, my angels, so that's what I have for you. I hope you guys have an amazing day, rest of your day today. And I hope you also have an incredible week ahead. And I'll see you guys in the next one, all right?